This podcast is brought to you by the Majority Minority Memphis Network and by Interwis, the best internet service provider in the world. Visit interwis.com to sign up or be notified when Interwis is in your area. Thank you. And enjoy the show. Okay. Majority Minority Memphis Podcast, episode 10.
Yes.
Brought to you by the Majority Minority Memphis Network.
Song again.
Powered by Interwis. So what's been going on? Not only in the city, in this United States of America, of the world.
We say of the world.
Yeah, United States of America, of the world.
I don't know. We've been MIA for a little while too.
Yeah.
Been a little minute. You been
Have you seen Kanika?
What's her last name? I don't even know.
Ah, shit, I
want to give her a proper due. She's
deceased.
Name. I don't know. Is it Johnson?
No, he mad at me, bro.
You're right.
Kanika, what's your opinion? Let's think of some background to it first.
I can't give it because I don't even know.
This black girl was with her friends in a hotel room.
Yeah.
And she ended up dead in the freezer. Black girl in Chicago.
Yeah. So while because in my opinion, right, because I was confused, because of all the hoopla and shit, because I was like, it's Chicago. Like, what do you expect? It's Chicago. Like, people, what was their murder rate last year?
They're going to hit 500 now, what I know.
God, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, this girl was found dead in the freezer. That's light to me. Like, you got 500 murders, bro. We ain't even 12 months into the year.
From what the videos I seen yesterday, bro, it's so many videos you're making fun of. It's a girl on live that had some big shiny glass on where you didn't see it. And everybody just making fun of it now. Like, it just went through this cycle where everybody really don't feel nothing about it.
Anymore.
Like, the reason why, and after looking at it long, I was like, why people care about this? Why don't care about the murders in Chicago? It's because the evidence is on the internet for you. Like a nigga getting shot in the SUV or a nigga on Facebook, like there's really no evidence. But this right here fed into it. Like all the Facebook live videos of being in the hotel, niggas sit and watch SVU on regular TV, y'all. Criminal intent. Anyway.
Like I said, again, it baffled me because I was, I'm like, bro, it's Chicago. Like, this is normal shit.
Yeah, but,
and then, like, everybody like, this happened, and this happened. I'm like, bro, y'all really taking all this time to try to figure out some shit that happened in Chicago. A lot of these niggas ain't even been to Chicago before. Y'all try to play detective in Chicago. This makes no sense.
But it make you feel like you're part of something. That was a big ass group thing for black folk right there. I bet your wife will look like, what is these niggas? Black folks on some other shit. Like, what we be into.
And people were asking me my opinion on it, and I was like, well, what are the police saying? Because immediately the police was saying that they thought that she just
walked in the freezer.
And in my mind, I'm like, well, whatever they said, I'm gonna go with. I ain't nothing. And didn't nobody steal no organs and.
They said they was not to steal organs. That's the funniest milk out of all. But it was though. I know you remember it was a black guy that disappeared that time, and he ended up behind the bleachers. And his organs were missing with stuff in newspapers. You never seen that story? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's this black guy.
This was in the United States.
Yeah, there's a camera in the gym. He walked past the camera, right? And then they don't see him no more. And then a couple days later, he found behind the bleachers with all his organs missing, some newspaper stuff in there.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, he was wrapped in a rug behind the bleachers. But you only see him walking past the bleachers. Then next thing you know, he was found behind. Like, that was an organ story.
Damn.
And that's why I say that was a good enough story to where anybody said, like, her walking to a freezer, her organs had it.
It threw me out because in my mind, I was like, niggas out here stealing organs, but it's not like I wouldn't go to Chicago to steal no organs.
Okay, that's why I agree with what you said. That's why I say that let's say they stealing organs, right? And I feel like a person steal organs don't give a fuck who organs they stealing, black or white. I feel like this a cautionary tale, even if it's false. Baby, your ass should be doing pills in a hotel room where your organs ain't gonna get stolen. Like, that's what I believe. Like, if you don't do pills in a hotel room, Cause did you see the video of her walking out the hotel room?
I was just gonna say that, like, people were saying that was just, bro, that just wasn't no alcohol, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I mean,
I've been drunk before. Like, I've been like the drunkest in my life, and I've never been like that.
But As black people, we know that. Everybody turned up. Sniff cocaine, smoking crack, heroin back
there
now.
wasn't just no alcohol. Like, that hoes on
that's a cautionary tale. Don't talk about, like, even if it's true or if it's false.
And I agree. And I feel, and everybody I've had this conversation with knows, since day one, I said she walked into that freezer. Without even seeing any videos or anything, I knew she walked into that freezer.
But a lot of people who don't be around people who high like that, see, that's what we really should question. Yeah. Can you be so high that you want to?
Of course you can.
But all these detectives who don't really know people who take pills like that.
Bro, I knew it. And I'm telling you, anybody can vouch for this. I said that girl walked in that freezer and I said she wasn't just drunk, that hoe high as shit. Yeah. When I seen them videos and shit, I was like, yeah, that hoe high. Like, she just was high. Like, yeah, it's very possible. Like, I've seen some crazy shit, like, from niggas being high and shit. Yeah. Look at the videos, y'all. People be on like K2 and shit, with this crazy retarded shit they be doing in the streets and trying to kill themselves and eating people's faces on bath salt and shit. Like, it's very possible.
You can't do something that simple.
Yeah, of course you can. It's very possible. But what are you talking about?
You've been diagramming it. Like, there's two things. Like, if you put two, take that and then you put that over. Oh, you can see clearly. Yeah. You put those two things over. But nah, everybody like. Then with all the police, shooting niggas and shit, it's like. Everybody trying to take something from the niggas. But I promise right now, it's the best time to be a nigga. Like, I don't know why pastors don't preach that. Pastors preach right now is the best time to be a nigga. Be a nigga.
Why you say that? Why you think that?
I feel like if you're a nigga and you pick something just industrialized, say, I'm just going to focus on this for the next 20 years, you're going to be a millionaire. I agree. I'm not even a millionaire, going to be a billionaire. Because, like, right now, I say white folks accumulate so much money that their 26-year-olds, 25-year-olds are being billionaires. That's how you know, like, that's what is eventually going to happen for black people. Like, we're going to accumulate so much that it's just going to be us. It's going to be so many people going to be like, damn, I didn't even know I was going to be a billionaire. But if you focus on it right now, you'll be a 100% millionaire, billionaire.
But I feel like you give black people too much credit, bro.
But you saying I'm giving too much black people credit if they do it. Of course they're not going to do it. Ha, let's laugh at it. Ha, they're not going to do it.
That's what I'm saying.
But I believe it's going to happen. You don't believe that's going to happen?
Nope.
So
I do not believe. Listen. Go ahead.
It's 3 black billionaires now, right? There's Jordan, there's Oprah, and there's that real estate black guy. Nobody really remembers his name because he don't get spot like that. Who on the come up is P. Diddy, who's at 900 million. Jay-Z, I think at 800 million. There's 5 black African American that's going to be billionaires. Yeah. What do you think? Why don't you think the landscape's going to change about time? If it's just 5 now, how many do you think going to be in 20 years? If it's just 5 black billionaires now, how many do you think going to be in 20 years? And do you think it's going to be, look at Mark Zuckerberg. Remember I sent you the billionaire thing? Look at Mark Zuckerberg. Nigga company wasn't even existing 10 years ago. But he's the number 3 richest person. You like, even Jeff Bezos wasn't even, Amazon wasn't even on the list 25 years ago, but he's number 3. You like, so why don't you believe in
I'm not saying it won't be more, but it's just not going. The list not just finna flip. It's not. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying. Excuse me, guys. I got a cold. I'm not saying that it's gonna be more black billionaires. I'm saying it's even gonna be more white billionaires. I'm not taking nothing away from white. So what are you saying?
In 20 years, we can even start from 2018. We almost done 2017, right? In 2018 to 20 years from there, what is it? 2038. I'll say 10.
50.
I can't give you 50, bro.
50.
Not in 20 years. I can't give you 50.
I get this. Like, look at somebody like Cardi.
That's 10, including the potential 2 with Diddy and Jay-Z. So it's really 8. You know,
look at people who are successful now who just don't control their career or really.
That's the problem. That's why I can't give it to you. Because I don't think black people will ever.
Why don't you believe in 5? Let's say not even the year 2030. Give me 5 years before 2030. What that is?
2000 and you said 2033.
Yeah. Let's say if you don't think a person who has 0 in the year 2033 from the year 2033 to the year 2038 is going to be a billionaire.
That's 3 years. No,
I'm saying from 5 years.
Oh, okay, yeah.
From the year 2033 to the year 2. But You don't even know. We ain't even got to that. Like, we're talking about 10 years after the 2020 election. We're not even 3 years footy. Like, the more time go back, the more ain't gonna be like nothing to the next group. Like, do you believe white folks would believe that?
Listen, that's everything.
Warren Buffett got 95% of all his wealth after the year 1996.
Yeah, I understand all that. Like, I understand all that, but I don't feel like as a whole, nigga, that I just don't. I
ain't saying. Okay,
well, no, this is what I'm saying. Listen, what I'm saying, right? Everything you're saying is very possible, but what I'm saying is, I don't think African Americans as a whole we educate ourselves enough. I don't feel like we have enough wealth right now to make that possible. I don't think that we take advantage of the resources that we have as much as we should. And the number one thing that I think is going to hold black people back from that being 50 billionaires on the list is the fact that we always wait to be led. No one ever takes the leader approach. It's always people waiting to be told what to do. People are waiting to be led, right? You see what I'm saying? Like, what we so consumed with right now is everything that people are telling us to care about. People are telling us what to wear, what to think, how to act, what to dress, what kind of phone to have. Watch how the crime rate go up when this fucking iPhone 10 drop. Niggas just finna lose their goddamn mind. So. You don't think niggas finna be robbing and stealing for this damn phone, bro? But, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Okay, cool. Let's just throw a little iPhone at her, bro. iPhone, stealing any iOS devices, iOS 7 is useless.
No, I'm not saying stealing a phone. I'm saying
stealing some money to go back. I don't believe niggas steal all the. Niggas be stunning and lounge and shit they have. You tell me a nigga is finna steal $999 just to go buy an iPhone X. The iPhones that niggas have now, they didn't got on some. Just found it or robbed a nigga. I ain't say robbed a nigga for, because if it's locked, it's useless. Yeah. Like, no, maybe I had good enough credit at 18 to get an iPhone.
See, that's
What nigga
so
you know?
You be grouping the niggas stunning on Instagram, the niggas, the scammers, them.
You a scam for the iPhone?
They're stealing. What are you talking about?
I thought you were talking about putting guns in somebody's face.
No, hell no. That's what I'm saying. See, I feel like you group all niggas together. No, it's different. It's levels to this nigga shit. You got like petty, like niggas that just want to snort piled out of dollars all day. You got them pit ass niggas. Then you got niggas that's trying to live up to the stunt. Them niggas, yeah, they'll do it. 100% they'll do
it. With white folks, right? With white people. And if I would have asked you, because they say that in the year 1992, about how the internet was going to work. The internet didn't work. Nothing how motherfuckers thought it was going to work. You had no idea a behemoth like Facebook would come around, a behemoth like Google would come around and gobble shit down. Why in our 13%, I ain't need a one? You telling me, come on.
Yeah.
Out of the next 20 years, there can't be, okay, it's already, let's say it's 5 billion in there. It can't be 45 more black people. You don't know about the ones that's at 200 million. You don't know about the ones that's at 300 million, Torn. You don't know about Tristan Walker.
That's because them niggas got bosses.
But eventually, like, I ain't saying,
bosses, bro. You can't reach $1 billion with a boss. I don't care what you say.
In the future you will, because it happens now. It happens now. I don't think not Jeff Bezos, Steve Ballmer, who bought who's the CEO of the Microsoft of Microsoft, who bought the Los Angeles Clippers, was a boss his whole. Worker his whole all the way up to Bill Gates. Like, okay, you could be the boss. Like, he was getting billions just being around. He was getting billions just being around. Them niggas who over at Facebook, who the VP of just Messenger now. Messenger is a separate product from Facebook. The VP of Messenger, who I think was a penny and a nigga over there at PayPal, he's a billionaire now. I ain't never been a boss. He just been hopping on everybody else shit, but he's a billionaire.
What did you just say before we even started today? What did you say about when you say you read Charlemagne's book? What did you say? Black people don't understand opportunity unless it's what?
A chicken test.
Okay then. Can you see a black person just hanging around? Just saying that. Saying that. Just saying that. Okay. What else did we went from? Okay. But listen, we went from that to talking about Boosie and what happened. His brother still. Come on, man. Listen. I feel like you. I get where you coming from. You coming from a great place. I understand, but I feel like it's because you know what you set out to do, and you can't speak. I give you that. I give it to you. You, yes, can pull it off.
Yeah.
Me, yes, can pull it off. A couple other people out here, of course, 100% can pull it off.
I'm asking for 45.
You asking for too much. You asking for too much. 20 years, bro. Yeah. You asking for too much. You asking for too much.
Evidence of.
In a minority city, fool, we can't even put up numbers as far as buying shit. Yeah. What did you say we made?
I think we had 0.8.
0.8. Come on, fool. In 20. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, bro.
I take some more evidence, some more stats.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant, a guy who with a broke fucking leg in his last year of his season, $24 million to play in the NFL. In the NBA for the Lakers. $24 million to play for the Lakers. I don't think that paid this. He got $24 million on the last season. You know, Kobe was getting big money.
Mm-hmm.
$24 million last. You know how much he made as a tech investor this year? Well, last year alone, once he done with the NBA. $86 million Kobe made on top of everything that Kobe got already. Now, this Kobe going out the league. Kobe missed out on the new contracts they just signed. As you've seen, Steph Curry got for 4 years, $200 million. For 4 years. Think about it. Steph Curry is already it. I'm saying, I'll give you 50. $250 million. He already is $750 million away from $1 billion. And I'm saying that just a contract he signed for basketball.
So you're see, I see this is okay. So I see where the confusion coming in there, right? You're speaking from a perspective of people that's already climbing their ladder. I'm speaking from a motherfucker that ain't got shit.
I'm saying the more of those people climbing up their ladder, right, is gonna be able to toss a nigga who got zero to be able to make $1 billion. But only a black nigga would do that. Just like the whites do it to the Mark Zuckerberg. Oh, I see what you got going.
Okay, speaking from that perspective, I still can't give you 50. I still can't give you 50. I'm sorry. Even with the athletes and the ridiculous ass money that they making and shit, I just don't feel like niggas got it in them, bro. Like, I just don't. I just don't. I'm telling you, niggas need to be told what to do. Like, even with Kobe, Kobe didn't get into that tech shit on his own.
All right. About getting niggas need to be told what they do.
Slavery, bro. This shit come from slavery. What are you talking about?
White folk need to be told what to do too.
What? I mean,
white folk just to them. All these shit did with white folks liking shit and everything. They just been setting their ways for some. That's why niggas didn't go ahead and step to the forefront. Because white folks is lame as a motherfucker now. Eventually niggas are gonna become lame. Eventually. But right now we're the hottest thing to breathe.
I don't think niggas will ever become lame, bro.
Yeah, see, that's in your mind. You saying that niggas are never.
I don't think so.
That's just like saying I don't like. It was a time where niggas never gonna be free. I just don't see it.
So you don't think that I feel like niggas are always control what's hot. I just feel like that.
No.
You don't think so? I think the problem that white people have with black people is the fact that we have the ability to control shit, and they don't. Everything that a white person.
When did that happen? When did that happen?
I have no idea.
See,
I think that shit happened. I think that's why slavery came up. I felt like I feel like white people looked at blacks as a threat, and it was like we need to just get a grip on this now. And I feel like that's what slavery came from. I feel like I do. I'm telling you.
What they got to do with Africa? Like what? Like to me, slavery just a cat. Like I just need people to work. Like that. I just need.
They be like these niggas look like that. Okay, why not get your own people to do it then?
White people had sunburn and the Native Americans just sat there.
You see what I'm saying? Like
it wouldn't deter niggas down.
It's happened. I don't know.
It's mind blowing that niggas turned that to this. Like Jesus.
I'm gonna say this. I honestly feel like black people will always control what's hot. I feel like black people will always control the culture. But I feel like if in years it'll start to balance out. I feel like it'll start to blend because it's happening now, right? You got your hair white rappers, you got the white people that because majority of these concerts be white people anyway, right? Yeah. So I'm starting to see the way it's blending, but I still feel like white people. I don't care what nobody say. I feel like all white people look up to black people. That's just how I feel. I do 100%.
And I be iffy about the word black now. How people be saying black.
And I know how you feel about that. I know how you feel about that.
Why don't the largest continent in the world, Africa, why don't those niggas make things hot? Can you explain to me why African Americans do it and why niggas who them niggas?
I don't like the word African American. Just say black.
Black niggas in the USA. Yeah. And the blacks over there.
And then it's like say black niggas. This body's retarded.
Black niggas in the USA versus the black. Like, why do Africans can't just make shit? Like, name an African that's hot. Name an African that's hot to you.
The nigga that run, what's his name? Is he from Africa?
Same boat.
Is he from Africa?
I don't even know, tell the truth. And niggas give two shits about that. I even say, niggas don't even give a fuck about Usain Bolt. Niggas like, that's just, we know that nigga run, but he ain't just a nigga from Binghamton.
True.
We care more about pennies than wearing pennies. Nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck penny ain't playing. Nigga told me the other day, God, at my job, why pennies so high, bro? I'm like, nigga, I don't know.
I never understood that either.
Niggas like, why pennies so high? Because niggas. I mean, penny like, they like, penny, bro, give me some palm. I bet you penny be like, penny is, see, and that's why Penny gonna be the next. Penny's gonna be a billionaire.
Hell nah, you tripping.
Penny gonna get close to it. Penny gonna get 500, 700 million. Listen. Penny is number 2 behind Jordan in Nike sales. Penny is number 2 behind Jordan in Nike sales.
Because I don't even think people look at those shoes as Penny Hardaway shoes. People look at them as foam posits.
But what?
True, they got the 1 cent, but I'm telling you, it's something with it. I gotta look into it. I got to. I mean, I don't. I'm telling you, if that was a true Penny, other shoes don't do well. The Penny Hardaway shoes don't do well. Yeah. Foam posits do great. Yeah. Penny Hardaway shoes don't do well. So I don't know what it's a difference in there somewhere. I feel like they just threw a 1 cent on there and gave him like a 10% thing. Yeah. That's why those shoes are $250. Penny Hardaway shoes do not do well at all. They're very fucking cheap. One, you can get them for like $140, $130, depending on the shoe. Foam posits do great.
That's why I believe Penny just don't know what he got. Like,
of course.
If this fails.
That's just like the Owens.
If this foam posit thing fails, and like what you say, like you're finding the nook of why Penny can't do what he doing. Mm-hmm. Like he like, that's why like, I be the coach of the team, but I don't have no idea why my shit sells.
Keep talking.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have no idea.
This is him proving why it won't be 50 billionaires. But go ahead. Go ahead.
You don't think it's gonna be 50 niggas that
I can't give you 50 to it. Let me say this.
In 20 years.
I can't. I would love to be proved wrong. I would love to be me sitting here right now saying that it won't be 50 billion. I would love to be in 20 years say I was wrong. I would love that. Like that would be the one time I would love to be proven wrong. But the way I said, like I said, it's different levels of niggas. And even if you take the lowest of the lowest, those are the ones that repeat the cycle. Because you're going to forever have to have junkies, homeless people, crackheads and shit. So I feel like the lowest of the lowest are the ones that repeat that cycle, right? So even if you move up a little more, the ones with this, like with the stunt and all that shit, those people are so consumed with that that's all they care about. And when they turn 40, guess what? It's gonna be too late. They're gonna be broke. Right. So you move up just a little bit more than that, right? And then you go to the educated blacks or the ones with the masters and all they're consumed with is working a job. So tell me where you gonna get 50 black billionaires in the midst of that?
All right, then how did you get the white people who did it out of how white people start off as some country and white folks? Some of the white folks that lived in the city. Like, even this day, you still got the country and white folks like, God damn, they took our jobs and all that. Like, how did you pull the niggas from Google out of there? How do you pull the nigga from Facebook out of that group of people?
But see,
how?
But you see how and that was just me being light, just breaking the shit down into 3 groups, right? You just can't group all white people and say, like, what about the slave owners that left the land? You got look at all the money that they were accumulating that they left it like it's and then But you got to understand, like, white people were more educated. They had the control. What are you talking about? Like, they were in the one. They were the presidents, the senators. They had the resources and the control.
Tom,
Go ahead.
then how did after black people's slavery did something like Black Wall Street that black people made, that it was all black owned, black people shit? It don't like that. How did straight from slavery, the Freedmen's Bank, where all the niggas accumulated, all the niggas put their money in the bank, accumulated $1 billion. I think either 1 or 5 years. Like, how the fuck did
it's possible. I'm telling you. Go ahead.
And they was able to do that. And I'm saying 150 years after slavery, I'm saying Black Wall Street just finna happen again. That's all. Like, that's finna happen when, like, and I'm telling you why it's finna happen, because it's just enough niggas. Like, you know how they ain't gonna burn it down this time? It's just enough niggas all in the fuck shit. It's just enough niggas all in the fuck shit that white folks are not gonna burn Black Wall Street down at all this time.
I agree.
It's finna thrive 100%, and they have no idea. But it's enough niggas ever that go on Beale Street like, look at these niggas.
I agree. Listen,
in the fuck shit nobody care about.
But just listen to what I'm saying. I agree. I'm not saying it's not possible. You're gonna have your P. Diddy's, your Tristan Walkers, your Jay-Z's. Yeah. I even throw what's the guy name? The big baller brand. What's his name?
You see what I'm saying? Like
I thought that you're gonna have your picks, right? But it's in 20 years, nigga. We were just sitting here trying to figure out what the fuck 2 weeks went. In 20 years, I cannot give you 50. I cannot give you 50 billionaires. I can't do it.
LeVar Baller. LeVar Ball, perfect example. A guy who's starting to sell his shoes at $4.95, $3.95 right fucking now. In 20 years, where would he be at to him?
Will he be a billionaire?
I ain't asked where he be a billionaire. I said where would he be?
He gonna be rich as fuck.
But what is rich as fuck?
He gonna be.
How much you give him? How much you pay him?
In 20 years? You know what? If he's, I take that back.
Well, see, I got
no, hold on. In 20 years, if he does exactly what he's doing and builds on that and stays independent, stays true to himself, and don't take nothing, I give you $1 billion. I give it to you. But he has to stay on that. I'm telling you, I feel like black people fuck up when they sign their life over to white people.
That guy signed his life over?
Nope. That's why I will give you. That's why I said you're gonna have your picks.
But bro, you start picking, you start getting the 50 to him. You start picking. Like, listen, and the thing that's happening, I give you Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant's gonna be a billionaire.
You think so?
Yes.
In 20 years.
Because I ain't saying Kobe Bryant gonna be a billionaire. Like, I ain't saying he gonna be a
niggas be kind of getting lazy too, dog.
Kobe not gonna do shit to be a billionaire, though. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Like, Kobe, with all these, I think Kobe is a investor in the Uber and Lyft. It's just gonna flip into the next thing you know, Kobe like, damn, I'm being there. Like, that's how it's gonna happen. And then, slowly but surely, you gonna have people like Kobe, like, damn, like, instead of Kobe going to a school and looking at a nigga shoot basketball, he'll be going to a nigga in the hood who got it like, nigga, what you got?
Yeah.
Like, Kobe gonna be the one that's be like, damn, Kobe, I got this. Ain't gonna be Kobe, I know how to shoot basketball. Kobe like, what? I'll talk to my man, and we looking for niggas. And then they're basically finna, like, right now in the next 20 years, all this African American money I heard just gonna be begging to give it to niggas. Give it to niggas. Cause niggas are gonna, like, we finna hit so low, so fucked off. Niggas like, Kobe like, damn, what y'all want me to do? Like, look at Jay-Z, Beyonce, bail people out of jail. It's like, we basically begging for ideas, bro. We're begging for ideas. We're begging for somebody to run up on us like these white folks been doing for years. Like, I see niggas there who, like, white folks had this suppository. They have a Silicon Valley. Black people, that's going to be Black Wall Street. San Francisco, California is Silicon Valley, Palo Alto, that's for white people. Black folks don't have it yet. Black folks don't have, and right now, Memphis is going to be their Mecca. Memphis is going to be their Mecca. Memphis, I'm calling it because...
Yeah. But see, that's what I want you to see again, and I understand where you coming from. Yeah. I understand where you coming from because you're coming from your perspective. Yes. What you're asking for is over in 13% of the population. On some other shit right now, but you say 50 billionaires in 20 years. That's like 20. Let me see, 20 years. Fuck it, I'm on some other shit right now, but this you asking for too much, right? And I feel like it's because you speaking from the perspective of your mindset and the shit that we got going on and the shit that we think about. Okay, but you gotta look at niggas as a whole, bro.
But like, I'm looking at niggas.
I feel like, listen, 20 years is not enough. It's not enough time to accumulate that much wealth. Because you got to look at it. Listen, we only at 3. We only at 3, right? I feel like we starting at the dirt. Like, you got to build niggas, bro. You really got to build niggas and shit. Hold on, I got to take this call. It's fine. You got, hello? Go ahead. Come on now. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay, I don't know what that is, but I have to check on it later. I check. I have to look into it later. I'll call you back. All right. But yeah, I feel like by us starting at the dirt right now, I just feel like it's not
okay. I ain't racing all this around myself. As you see, I have factual evidence. I got you to say LeVar from you saying I got you to say LeVar Ball. I just throw my little thing in there from what I got going, what we got going, right?
Yeah.
But from what's inspiring me is what I'm saying that I wish the rest of these niggas would see. Yeah. And you saying all of these niggas ain't seeing. I'm saying 50 niggas do. I take the 5. I'm saying 45 niggas do see it. Like I'm saying, it's like if Jay-Z himself was able to see LeVar Ball hustle. Jay-Z himself was able to see LeVar Ball hustle. But I'm saying it's 100 million. Like I think it's 150 million blacks. I think. Like just say it's 100 million black people, right? Mm-hmm. You telling me that 50 of those 100 million, 50 out of the 100 million in 20 years, 50 out of everybody. Some people got to be a customer. Like, how about this? In the era of let's say we're in the year 1950, right? Mm-hmm. Niggas like getting their ass beat, and I tell you, by 1970, it's gonna be a nigga who make $1 million in a day. And you like, how? This in 1950 from niggas, Memphis, 1950. Emmett Till dang and murdered.
Yeah.
But in 1970, a nigga makes $1 million a day. And there's proof of that from Frank Lucas.
Yeah.
A nigga makes it. But in 1950, though, that like, bro, see, and that's the thing where it made way for the drug gang. Like, once racism was over with, nigga was booming. I sell to a white bitch. I sell to a black bitch. I'm pimping these hoes out here.
Yeah.
But in 1950, what the fuck are you doing, nigga?
Yeah.
Get the fuck up. But in 1970, a nigga made $1 million a day. Even though it was illegal.
Yeah.
It was illegal. But a nigga made $1 million a day.
Like I said, I love to be proven wrong, but I can't give you 50, bro. I cannot give you, like, I'm in my mind, I'm trying to figure out, like, I cannot give you this, like, 2 times, what is this? It's like 2.5.
50 people out of 100 million is pretty good.
It's like 2.5 billionaires a year from 2018 to 2030.
No. Like,
you just said I'm just saying there's like the math on it, right? But you just saying like
the math don't never work.
Yeah. You just saying that this in 20 years. But I'm just saying that'll be the rate that it will have to happen, though.
Yeah, but in 1990, you never thought that.
True.
Like this Mark Zuckerberg motherfucker.
I would love to be
stumbled upon. Like, it's gonna be a lot of stumbled upon into the shit. Yeah. Where damn, you don't even know what you.
Yeah, like I said, I just feel like right now as like black people, like we just they're not focused right now.
And one thing that you ain't got yet, you ain't seen yet. I don't say, an African American black person from Africa who was from Africa, right? But a citizen here who a billionaire. You haven't even seen one of them yet. And I'm telling you, that's coming, nigga. Like,
I definitely not that.
But that counts as African American.
They not gonna count that.
No, that counts as you count as African American. If you came from Africa,
they gonna count you became real African. They gonna put watch how they do that. Even now, it's a couple African billionaires.
They don't count. I know. They don't count.
That's what I'm saying. So wait, they gonna start counting in 20 years?
Nah, bro.
What are you talking about?
Bro, America's so strong. If you a United States citizen, if you become a fucking
look how they did Obama, bro. They tried to say Obama was like some other shit. His dad was from Kenya. Mama was some other
racist. Niggas was like Like, there's no confusion because niggas be like, yeah, like, you got to tell them.
And to be
they try to say from Africa.
I don't look at like I look at Africans as just that. It's African. Like they're their own race. I don't group Africans into being black. When you go in the corner store and these Africans and shit, you don't be like, all right, he black. You be like, man, them Africans and shit.
I agree.
So why they're not gonna, it's not gonna be, I mean, it will count that way. Technically, he will be the official African American. If he's from Africa and he's a citizen of America, he is a true African American. But people are not gonna count.
I got you dead the rights right here.
Go ahead.
I got you dead the rights right here. What do they count Gary Vaynerchuk as?
Mm-hmm. White?
Where was he born?
Where is he from? Like Russia or some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guys who created Google. Sergey. Born in another fucking Larry Page. Larry Page's dad was an immigrant. Sergey was born over there. They're counted as white men.
But look what you're doing, though.
What do you mean?
Look at these white people. Don't you think white people want that credit? Do you think they want to give it to black people? Yeah, white people gonna take that credit, but they're not gonna give it to black. They're gonna be like, he's an African, he's from Africa. I guarantee you, every story you see in the next 20 years about that African American, I'm telling you, bro. Show me one time where they're gay.
You're sitting in right now.
Mm-hmm.
Who said white people gonna control the media in the next 20 years?
See, now that's different then.
I mean,
I'm saying
I'm just bringing things that look like it might not be going.
Well, when you change the variables, of course the outcome's gonna change.
But if you stick at these, like, it's impossible.
I'm saying if we stick to
you can't make a decision or say something. It's impossible to make a decision on the variables
that we're presented with. Yeah. I agree. And see, that's what I'm saying. Because in my mind, black people don't have
right now in them. Shit, I go out there. Well, right now, shoot me for it.
Yeah. Of course. So
but
in my mind,
maneuver the right way.
In my mind, black people don't have it in them to change the variables. So I'm speaking now. If you want to change say now, if the variables change and you start to take away and put in certain type, of course you can get your 50 and 20. Yeah. But now, what I will give you is 50 and 40. Like when our kids start getting older, or like the kid, the one to like when those kids start to grow up, you'll definitely get your 50. But then you just gonna get it at 40 though. Cause now, 20 years from now, they just gonna be 20. I tell you what, I give you 20, I give you 50 and 25. I give you 50 and 25. 5
years next to it.
I give you 50 and 25.
What's the extra 5 years matter?
I don't know. I just give you 50 because now the kids I give you 25. The kids
25 years. Listen, a baby that's born today.
Yeah, 20, that's 0 years old. He'll be 25 in 25 years.
Is a billionaire who's 26 years old.
That's what I'm saying. So I'll give you
25. You being nitpicky, bro. You being nitpicky.
I'm just saying, like
25. I said 20. All right, we want to say 25. I'll give you that.
Okay,
I'll say 25.
okay. We'll say.
I'm saying there's gonna be some 20-year-old black billionaires.
I'm not saying, and like again,
I'm talking about it's gonna be a billionaire's gonna be 20 years old.
Again,
he gonna be like, bro, he got like think 20. Because think about the kids now who, like Mark Zuckerberg came up with Facebook in college, bro. Like motherfuckers don't even know. Look at Black Planet was once a thing. Wordside Hip Hop. Like you don't even know what's the thing that you trying to get people to use and shit. Like, damn, I'm trying to have the next this, and you don't know who out there working, who out there putting in work for that thing. I'm trying to get 1,000 users,
and that's why I try to get people to understand why it's so important, like for us to educate ourselves to be able to pass on to these kids, because it's gonna get to a point where a black child can have a Facebook and don't even know what to do with it because they don't have the experiences, the knowledge to you know what I'm saying. And then you got this. What's crazy? I was watching a story of Lenny Cook. Have you ever heard of Lenny Cook? You know, he was ranked at one point #1 in the nation. He was ranked over LeBron James. Him and LeBron James was supposed to go in the draft. Yeah, they were supposed to get drafted. Yeah, I watched a piece of his documentary today, and he said that he took $350,000 for cash from his agent. He said when he was 17 years old, this happened when he was 17 years old. He took $350,000 from his agent, right? He just was like living a life. He played with like Carmelo Anthony, Amari Stoudemire, LeBron James. Like he was ranked over all these niggas. #1 in the nation. And this nigga ain't shit now. He's just not nothing. You need to look this up, nigga. This is real shit. His agent told him he was going to drop out of school and go to the NBA draft. He went and didn't get drafted.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he was supposed to be better than LeBron James.
Yeah.
It's
levels to failure.
True.
I say that.
And like I said, he took that money, and I feel like that's because he didn't know no better. Like,
I got another guy for you. I think he came out.
Don't give me no white guy.
Oh no, he's a black guy. He's a nigga. When you heard this story, Sebastian Telfair.
I think I heard before.
Sebastian Telfair was just like LeBron. And him and LeBron had the cover when they was in high school at the same time. He went to the Portland Trailblazers. 2 months ago, he got caught with like 10 guns, a body armor. He was hanging around Jay-Z and some more shit. Like, a lot of these people failures out here is because it's different levels of the shit. Some people, it's like LeBron James was somebody who kept running, get so high and shit. Like, man, I just want this shit bad, bro. Like LeBron on something. I want another championship shit. And they're like, his mind state is dead. Some people mind state is, I just want to be on the NBA team. And then once you get there, and once you, like, all your dreams are fulfilled, you got a big house, you got a flat screen TV, you got 2K. Like, I'm saying every 50 black people gonna have mind state or, like, where I gotta keep, keep moving. Like, you gotta keep running in.
This is like the conversations we have. Like, when I sit here and I be like, man, we gotta do this, man, we can get this. And then you break it down, you be like, nah, like, instead of doing that, how about we take this route and then we can triple this and have the long like a lot of people black.
Don't think about that. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And that's a perspective I'm thinking of. Like, I deal a lot. Like, I see this shit, fool. Like, I just feel like we just don't have it. And I feel like it's up to us. And when I say us, I'm talking about our generation to instill that into these kids and shit. To not only to let them, like, I saw an interview with Floyd Mayweather, and he was like, man, I do this shit for my grandkids. Like, that stood out to me. Like, most blacks don't think like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like a lot of white people think like that. I think a lot of white people do what they do. That's why people say white people be in these big ass houses, but they be having these dirt ass cars and these nothing. That's because their kids paying $100,000 to go to college. They paying $100,000 for their kids to go to college.
But you saying like a lot of people think that? I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Because
I think enough do.
Then why is, and I'm talking about the West, not that old Pan and stay in Midtown. Mm-hmm. I go to IB Wells. I'm talking about, what about the, how come 1% of the wealth is, all the wealth is concentrated into 1% of the people. Like, then you would think that the wealth would be like 10% of the people then, right? Why is it just 1%, or just the United States? All the wealth is just in 1% of the population. Like, it's enough white people where you can skid that out to, okay, you can start slicing it start going all the way down and shit. And I'm saying, black people, we ain't took so many hits and took so many pump. It's now it's the next level. Like, Jordan got to $1 billion. Like, we got Jordan to $1 billion off shoes, okay? Like, that took forever to do. You saw Jordan. You wear Jordans that you saw Jordans do what it do. It's like, okay, all right, the next day. Like, I'm buying foreign beauty products for Tristan Walker, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, okay, all these are, and each step just gonna come faster and faster. Each step for black people is gonna become faster and faster. And I say motherfuckers got people out here blinded just as far as like, okay, guys, we gotta go vote, and then instead of telling the motherfucker, how about you just become the trillionaire or the billionaire, and then you just help fund this whole black guy campaign? Because I heard that's where a lot of black people did for Barack Obama. Pros from refugees, Vlad talking about how he donated his money to a super PAC, and like, we got to get all this money, and we just focus our money on this one area to move this person. Like, look, like, black people got a black president there, right? And the rich people that got him there was like, I'm already rich. Ain't no richer I could be. Or let's say you wanted this one thing for Rock, he did it for you. Like, okay, my wealth generated 2 times over. I went from 200 million to 400 million. Like, okay, what's the next level? Like, okay, now we got to put the next black president in there. And then they're like, but we had to start like somewhere. And I know from this level, don't even look at what we gonna do. Like, I don't even think if that would have happened, my mind state wouldn't even want it to be there. Because it's several people in the 90s who was selling dope who, damn, bro, I got 200,000 shit. Got money out here like that. They ain't had a mind state to, let me put my money toward a black politician.
And see, that's the thing. Going back to what you said, like 1% of the population wealth or whatever. It's all about what are they measuring wealth on? Like, cause like you said, to 200, like I gotta say it on the song, like $100,000 is like $1 million to a nigga. Yeah. So what exactly are they saying is wealth? Like, what is it? Like, do you have to have $50 million? Like, what are you saying is necessary wealth? Because to me, a couple $1 million, if you know how to, that's wealth. Like, I can take a couple $1 million and turn it into 20.
But it's you see what I'm saying? Like, everybody, like a lot of white people don't know how to do that. Yeah. Like when you say like niggas ain't gonna be shit, like niggas are hungry now. Like we're snapping. Like every nigga wanna take that money. If we all got flipping minds, like it's it's over.
It's all about but I think yeah, we hungry, but we all searching for different food though. It's all about what appeases your appetite.
That's a good thing.
You see what I'm saying? Like niggas be hungry, but I'm hungry for this iPhone 10 just to stun on Instagram. Like that be niggas goals. You see what I'm saying?
And there was a white guy who wanted the house with a picket fence. You know what? He didn't become a millionaire or a billionaire.
That's what I'm saying. So it's all about like what appeases your appetite.
And I'm saying the more and more those 100 million people go, okay, this 50 million, this 10 million gonna reach 600,000. Like I got that accumulate with. Like in 20 years, it's gonna be a nothing ass nigga with $600,000 worth of wealth.
Like, he just stumbled upon it. And
I don't even say stumble upon it. I'm saying maybe his daddy give it to him.
Yeah.
I'm saying maybe he had him a house that's worth. I'm saying this. Let's say a property become worth. And I'm saying that $600,000 wealth isn't liquid 600,000. That's maybe his daddy had him a car that's worth a Tesla that's worth 200,000. Mm-hmm. He got a house worth 300,000.
Yeah.
Because the dollar is only going to get fatter.
Yeah.
Like the dollar is, I even say is more and more cryptocurrency starting to take over the world and shit. That shit constantly gonna get, like, money is not gonna be anything. Because like I said, you gotta throw that in. You see that's coming. You see it might not just be dollar that's gonna be something that's worth anything.
True.
Like it's gonna be this thing. And I'm saying amongst black people, like another that nigga has zero now. He has zero now.
Yeah.
His wealth is with the shoes on his feet. Those shoes right there on your feet are wealth.
Yeah.
Like, how much I could go flip those for? Like, show people the original. How much?
You know, this pack was $500.
Right?
Yeah.
Right now, I can go sell that shoe for $250. It's $250 on StockX. StockX, you should look that up. They do watches, shoes, and everything.
I trust you. If you notice, I never worked on
your profile. It say you have $250 in wealth.
Yeah.
You could put it up for sale right now. Somebody $250 back to you.
Trust me, I don't want to put too much out there and shit, but of course it wouldn't have been me. And I know what they're worth, but trust me.
And I'm saying, we're starting to see things around here. How did a goddamn shoe by a goddamn African American? People like, well, how? Wait, you don't see no. Now you can do a watch. You don't see. I don't see no white shoes. Like, bro, you see these. No nigga give a fuck about no 1986 Gucci's.
Yeah.
These Gucci's 1986, bro. Cause wine like that. Wine is like something that can accumulate with. Like, look at it. And I'm telling you, that's the first thing. Like, all these other shit, a nigga gonna have a whole Jordan collection. Like, damn. I didn't even know. Just like Pokemon cards. Why Pokemon cards had fucking wealth? Like, why? Like, the world, if as it is, of course, don't look like it's gonna change. But if you just look past tomorrow. Yeah. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna wake up at Amazon and buy FedEx.
You, I'm telling you.
Let's talk about that. Can we talk about black weather shit? Damn,
Go ahead.
We're gonna talk about the iPhone. We're gonna talk about let's talk about Amazon wanting to move
Memphis wanted to
Memphis wanted Amazon second headquarters here. 50,000 jobs, they want $5 billion in tax credits. Jeff Bezos. Like Memphis wanted here.
You said how much in
tax credits? $5 billion.
$5 billion?
Yeah.
God damn.
So they basically want to be it for free. That was
obviously
for free. But like, I'm gonna do all so much for your area.
Well, okay. My opinion, that will be a good look for Memphis. It'll never happen. And I don't even think it would just. I mean, I feel like we got the resources. We got the, we got FedEx.
Yeah.
We even got the river and shit if they want to ship some shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, we got the resources, the trains and shit, but I just don't see that working right in Memphis though. I just don't see that working in Memphis.
Yeah. Like,
niggas too dirty, bro. That's the problem, man.
Nah. This is my opinion on the Memphis trying to get Amazon warehouse. I mean, Amazon not warehouse. Amazon second headquarters, not just warehouse.
The whole headquarters, nigga.
That could be white people trifecta in Memphis. That could be like the new crosstown, like because just let niggas make money off it. And they're like, how do niggas make money off it? Like, and I don't think they'll do it because Kroger just got so much. Like, that will fuck Kroger in the ass so bad. Like, niggas don't go to Kroger no more. They building a Sable out there and being happy. Like, if you can get same day delivery, here gonna kill Memphis. Same day, but if you want the crowd,
but the people that's making these decisions don't give a fuck.
What do you mean by that?
Do you think that the people that's making these power players give a fuck that Amazon being here would kill Kroger? Do you think that
Kroger the power player? Kroger sitting on the.
You don't think if Amazon came in and washed Kroger that Amazon would be a bigger and better power player? Amazon headquarters in Memphis.
You gotta suck the motherfuckers off first. Like, it's like, okay, do I?
Why do you think that? Like, don't you think? I'm pretty sure the people that's putting that bid in, they know that. They be like, but what would this do to Kroger? And somebody in the room's like, nigga, this is Amazon. Fuck Kroger.
But you don't think Kroger coming around like,
fuck Kroger? Like, what are you talking about? Like, fuck, like, nigga, this is Amazon. Fuck Kroger, bro. This is Amazon. The Kroger don't fucking deliver groceries. All Kroger supplies is groceries. Nigga, Amazon.
Let's say we sitting in that meeting, right? The man said he's gonna be the CEO of this, trying to get her. Let's say we sitting in that meeting, right? And you, the guy, like, fuck Kroger.
I swear to God.
Like, Kroger, this, like, Kroger still provide all those jobs in Memphis, right? Like, let's say I'm the logical nigga and you like, fuck Kroger, right? I'm sitting like, still provide that many jobs to all. It's Amazon and shit, but who's to say? And like I heard about Nashville, those jobs that they're coming, $50,000 jobs, not going to be for any niggas hurt, right? So if you bring Amazon's second headquarters here and they fuck Kroger in the ass, they make a warehouse with robots and they just need goddamn enough people that just work in one Kroger, right? To deliver everybody in Memphis. Not only would they fuck up all the jobs, like, and those niggas can't even get, like, you see, you see, like, we still gotta think of this.
I see what you
logically.
I see what you say.
Like, we got.
But you see what I'm saying? You see how I think like a nigga. I'm like, fuck Kroger. We can just capitalize off of these.
And they want $5 billion taker, so you basically got $5 billion to like you got to present them with a plan where, like, they not gonna have to spend their $5 billion, but I'm finna get $5 billion out of it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, this how I'm gonna get it back then.
Yeah.
Over.
Yeah.
And they said over. And they won't. And the crazy thing about Memphis, we fuck with you like 30 million over 30 years. Them niggas talking about some 5 billion to 15 to 20. Like, whoo, that's an ass rate. That's an ass rate. Woo. Man, see, and it's crazy to look at this man. That's probably why they took Pablo Escobar out, because Amazon ain't nothing, Jeff Bezos nothing but Pablo Escobar. But he's just doing it for other goods that's not illegal.
Yeah.
Like, that's why he's like, let's kill Pablo. But Jeff Bezos, like, imagine if you like, I'm building a cocaine factory. Imagine if Pablo Escobar, I'm gonna put it in your area. Niggas like, woo, that's still a good deal though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Crab and shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's a good deal, but you said fuck Kroger, but
Kroger
still. Think about the Memphis Chambers of Commerce. What they call the Memphis Chamber? Yeah. Kroger part of that shit, bro. He's sitting there like,
yeah, I understand.
He's sitting there like.
I understand all that, but
Amazon dude coming there, they're like, what? And that Kroger dude ain't shit. He ain't nobody.
Yeah.
Like, they gonna
but as vulturous as white people are, do you think they care? I don't think they do. I don't think those people care about what that move could do to me. I know that exactly how you just broke it down. I'm pretty sure someone said, but what about all the black people that they're going to put out of work? And I guarantee that nigga that's saying fuck Kroger, he's still saying fuck Kroger. And I'm pretty sure he got everybody. He's probably like, fuck the niggas. Think about how we'll capitalize off of this.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? And I think that's what happens to Memphis a lot.
I understand it, but you got to understand Kroger's pettiness. Like, you have no idea. So you like, fuck Kroger. And the folks ain't like, the little guy ain't finna go like, these folks.
Yeah.
And he like that's them niggas are Pablo, like, that's the Cali Cartel. So you think the Cali Cartel not gonna respond.
So you think? So you basically? So you saying? So you saying? Amazon is Pablo and
Kroger is the cartel.
Hey. Well, hey, Pablo
and Amazon is, think about this. The reason why Pablo was able to do what he do, the nigga was under attack.
Yeah,
Jeff Bezos is not under attack at all. like he could literally.
That's what I'm saying. Like coming from a legal standpoint, do you not think Pablo could have watched them niggas though? Like Pablo was just doing the cartel.
Pablo reminded me of being Hampton nigga. He just, I want to still hang around.
That's what I'm saying. Like that was his only problem, fool. Like I was thinking about this shit in the shower. Like I've been watching like Narcos crazy and shit. I'm on, like finishing up season 3. That shit be making me want to be a drug dealer for some reason. But I was sitting there thinking about that. I'm like, and what you're just saying, I know this is possible. You just said the Jeff Bezos nigga is Pablo. I agree 10,000%. In my mind, Pablo could have still been doing his thing. He just was on some other shit. Like when you start to draw so much attention to you or everybody wants you gone, nigga. Like, cause he was doing so much good shit though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was doing great things. I feel like if he wasn't killing people and doing all that dumb shit, people would have been like, let him make it a little bit. But you out here, you doing too much.
And you like, all right, let's bring another pit in this thing to hop off the Amazon thing right quick. Google just said they're thinking about investing $1 billion in the Lyft.
Yeah. You talking about that other
shit. Like, Uber niggas. They say Larry Page, the CEO of Alphabet. 100%.
Why is it petty though? I don't think people understand why that's a petty move on Google's behalf. People don't know the backstory of Google and Uber.
You saying why is it a petty move?
Yeah. Like
because of the backstory.
That's what I'm saying. Well, what's the backstory of
the backstory is a nigga who worked at Google company Waymo self-driving shit, left that shit to start his own self-driving truck shit to go work for Uber. And he stole all the documents off his laptop, tried to erase laptops and shit, and went over there to Uber to work for Uber and shit and help they self-driving shit.
Yeah. So on some salty shit.
And Google sued, 100% sued them. The nigga he pleaded the fifth so much, then he just stepped down like motherfucker. He don't work for Uber and shit no more.
Yeah.
So and Uber thinking about investing $1 billion in the Lyft.
Yeah. Do you think they're gonna do it? No. I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
I mean, I believe they're gonna give them a little something. They're like, not $1 billion, Damn. They're gonna give them a taste.
Yeah,
they're gonna give them a taste. Like they're gonna give them just to fuck with them.
Not $1 billion. But and whatever they get them, they're not even gonna
the nigga enemy.
Of course. Enemy of my enemy is my friend. I feel like they'll give them some just like you said, just on some like niggas just take this. Like I don't even want nothing back from you.
And what I'm saying is, okay, you're not in this, and I don't know, you don't like to speculate. I don't know what Kroger got up they sleep. Like we can I
don't think so. I ain't gonna say shit, but I just don't think that's a war that, like, even with the Cali Cartel, like, they knew they place. Like, them niggas wasn't just trying to just take over shit. Like, they were. That's true.
They invested into the terrorist group.
Yeah.
Just to fuck
okay, now if they on some shit like that, but you got this
Kroger
legal.
Is under attack. Kroger is under attack constantly, bro. By Amazon, they constantly under attack. They like, think about it.
But what could Kroger do to even make the level playing field? Like what?
Okay, level the playing field in Memphis. I don't know. They have a lot of Memphis grocery stores. Like, you don't know what all was done, what all was said to get all this shit here.
I agree 100%. Me knowing white people and me knowing how they can be vultures, in my mind, I just don't even think white people are thinking that far here. I think white people, they just want Amazon headquarters here. They're not even thinking about what it can do to Kroger. And I think they might know what it can do to Kroger.
Kroger know what it can do to Kroger.
True, they do.
Kroger like, no,
but when you got a powerhouse like Amazon and you got the power players in Memphis, they're saying, we don't give a fuck what it's going to do to Kroger. You got Amazon saying, we don't give a fuck what it's going to do to Kroger. And people just looking at how they can capitalize off of it. I mean, they kind of put Kroger in a vulnerable situation unless Kroger just finna go out here and just start bombing full house, making threats. I mean, Kroger sending out niggas to do hits on fucking politicians and shit. Yeah. That's about it. But other than that, like,
this is what I believe will happen. I believe they gonna fake like we care about, but all the shit saying that Amazon not just wouldn't come here. Like, they would go to Nashville before they would come to Memphis. Like, I believe Memphis gonna play the bitch. I don't even see them in Nashville. Memphis gonna play the bitch. Memphis gonna play the bitch, but then he gonna be like,
I don't even think Memphis on no fault radar, to be honest. I don't even think Memphis on that radar, bro.
Nah, you wanna tell you why? It's like, see, you be forgetting the golden goose that's in there. It's the golden goose, the egg to me.
Well, tell me, break it down for me.
FedEx.
FedEx.
The CEO, Fred Smith. Fred Smith got power, bro. He's the power player of everybody.
That's one. Yeah, He's
the power player.
I agree.
You know who FedEx's biggest number one customer is?
Amazon. So what do you think they would do for Amazon if they did come? Like, what do you think they would do for FedEx if Amazon headquarters was here? Do you think that would help them and they would boost FedEx and whatever, or do you think that would hurt FedEx?
Yeah, Fred Smith sitting there. I think Fred Smith a smart guy to me. If he's sitting there and Fred Smith, I'm sure Fred Smith knows about the program. He stepped
down as a CEO, did
he? Yeah.
Okay.
And he's just the chairman there. Yeah. Like, if Fred Smith, I think 100% would be like, y'all know those, they're going to slice, y'all, if y'all guys come into her, you guys going to slice Kroger's throat, right? Replace all the Krogers with Amazon distribution centers. Send some of their food to people's house and shit. And Amazon like, and they're like, out of that tax credits you want, they will be.
So and that's kind of a win-win for FedEx and Amazon. Now that would make sense.
You get the shipping distribution. You get to use FedEx makes money.
Yeah.
And all the niggas get shit, and all the niggas work at the warehouse to ship you shit.
Yeah.
The niggas work at FedEx.
Even if they turn the motherfuckers into Whole Foods or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, again, like we don't know everything that go into there.
We just speculate.
Yeah, of course.
I feel like
Amazon, that actually would be a great. That now that you say that
Fred Smith,
now that would work.
He bigger than Kroger.
Work. Of course he. What?
Yeah.
Nigga,
so think about this.
Fred Smith is Memphis.
Yeah.
Like to me, like Fred Smith is Memphis. FedEx is Memphis. Fred Smith is if FedEx is Memphis.
Is getting wider, and FedEx just filed to open a big ass giant distribution center. Maybe they know something we don't know.
I'm telling you. See, that's what I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't like when white people leave me out the loop. Like I just be wanting to know. Like somebody need, you see what I'm saying? Like
I mean the news be wanting people seeing it. Like, oh yeah, they just got approved for it. I'm gonna show you that on economic growth.
You see what I'm saying?
FedEx got approved for it.
But I be wanting to know what's going on because like even when you see it, you kind of like why? You know what I'm saying? Like somebody I want to be when these board members having these meetings and shit. Just shoot me a text. Let me know what you're doing and why.
Yeah.
And I just be wanting to be in the loop. Cause I be wanting to be on. I like to understand business and how this shit works.
They don't want to do because they might fuck with the stock.
I don't tell nobody. I promise I won't tell nobody. I won't tell nobody. I won't tell nobody. I just want to be in the loop. I just want to figure out so I would know what to do next. Like, okay, this what y'all doing, and how I can benefit and profit from the shit. I just need to have that head of the curve type shit. Like, stop leaving me out of shit. I don't like it. The iPhone. The new iPhone. They dropping
the 8 Plus, the watch.
So
Series 3.
You obsessed with that fucking watch. Yeah.
LTE built that motherfucker only $429 for the 42 millimeter. Out of all the tech in the world, that's the one that's worth it. Like this, the first Apple product that's worth it. I'm gonna get this watch. I'm
gonna get this watch only because you told me to get this watch.
Get the watch.
I'm gonna get the watch only because you told me to get it. You know, you've never let me down. You know what's my favorite song? I meant to tell you that fuck.
Don't say the Kodak Black.
Of course.
Kodak Black.
Yeah. You know why? Because I never listened to Kodak Black, right? And when you said, you was like, this is a great song. You was like, you would like it. You should listen to it. When you told me that, I was best shit ever. You told me something else too. I can't, anything you've ever told me to go listen to, if you say you'll like it or this your type of shit, I look.
And the thing about Tunnel Vision, for all the rap everybody here saying ain't telling you shit, my need for just rap. Don't Tunnel Vision kind of tell you
that? And what's the other one? The one with the XXX.
Extension?
Yeah.
I can't
roll in peace. Yeah. Like,
even though the Extension nigga, you like, oh my god.
I left here listening to this shit, bitch shit up. I was like, yeah, I fuck with it.
Yeah, like these niggas know how to make a song. These know how to create a fucking hit record.
Yeah.
Which more niggas learn how to do that.
Yeah, but I just want to say that was crazy. And I'm gonna get the watch. Because you told me to get the watch, and I believe it is.
$429. That's the most worth it. It's just the iPod. To me, the iPod was worth it.
Yeah.
The iPod Touch was a pretty good thing, especially not to be locked to no phone service and have a microphone. The iPod Touch was something I bought from Apple too.
Right.
Yeah. So
I stole a bunch of those.
The watch is worth it. Like having that on your wrist, on your phone. And I'm saying take your phone with you.
Yeah.
I'm saying take both. I ain't saying, but you leave your phone and a watch. Yep, take the phone and the watch with you all everywhere. If you forget the phone in your car, go back still get it. Take the both of them with. I've been waiting for this shit.
What you think about this $1,000 price tag?
for that phone. I mean, my thing is, Steve Jobs always said that if you don't, I said on the podcast once before, if you don't cannibalize yourself, somebody else will. Let me tell you something. And I don't know why I ain't seen no memes about that anything. Apple hopped ahead of Samsung with this shit. Like, how you like that, bitch?
Somebody with the price tag?
No.
With the what?
The numbers. Remember, Samsung always put out the 7 before y'all put out the 7.
Oh.
They put out the 6 before y'all put out the 6. Let's put out the 8 before y'all put out the 8. Apple like, bitch, we put out the 10. Guess you got to do 9 next year. Guess you got to do 9 next year.
Yeah.
We put out the 10. Because they said the X, not X, is mean 10.
Yeah.
Then we put out the 10. Guess you got to do 9
So what's going to come next year then? They put out the 8 and the 10 in 1 year. So what's coming next year?
Microsoft skipped 9 too, remember? Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10. Microsoft did it first. I seen the tech nigga say that on Twitter. Microsoft did it first. Smart as a motherfucker. So now what's Samsung finna do? Samsung like, shit. So if they had a 9 next year, I was like, dude, we on the 11. They're like, shit. The 10 don't come out. So officially, the Samsung Galaxy 10 doesn't come out till 2000 and.
Do they drop a phone every year?
Yeah,
Samsung do?
Yeah, they dropped they started putting their number ahead of Apple. Like they did, I think they did with the 7. I don't think they did with the 6. Like, so they like, shit. They put out the 7 when I think the 6S was out. Some shit, like, and so Apple, like, we'll just throw out the
8 and 10.
Yeah. So
that's some cold shit.
The Note is $1,000 phone, I heard. So $1,000 price tag on the phone, we're past that already. The American dollar inflated like a motherfucker. It's worth it. That phone, $999, and I believe it's worth it. That MacBooks, I believe, is worth it too. If you want a good computer that processes and have, but I don't believe in that dongle shit though. That MacBook Pro with the dongle, so yeah, use that shit. But to me, it's all about lifestyle thing. Back when they were selling those Macs for them color Macs and shit, it's all about how if you want it. We don't use those high school. I ain't no nigga had one of them at the house.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I 100%. A phone being $1,000.
I get it.
You about an 8 plus. You still got those, even though they ain't gonna exist next year. Like this probably gonna be the last plus type shit. Like that 10, that's the future. That's what they want for.
Yeah.
Like 10 and the Series 3 watch.
I definitely think those MacBooks are worth it. I always said that.
I don't, I ain't get.
But only reason because I mean that's something I'm gonna keep. If Mac, that's something they're gonna keep for a while.
Yeah.
$1,000 price tag for a phone. Of course, I feel like we're going into 2018. I feel like that's a given. I don't think that's too outrageous. Would I spend that type of money for a phone? I wouldn't. Eventually, I will. Of course, I will. I mean, eventually, it's like you said, the dollar's getting so inflated. Like, eventually, this is gonna become a norm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even a fucking $500-$600 has become the norm for a phone. Like, you rarely can find a phone.
You got the 7, the small one. Like you got.
Yeah, I got the regular 7,
and I got the 7 plus. Like, I'm sure my phone's $800, $900. Your phone's $700.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see what I'm saying? Like that's the norm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, where I'm at in life right now, $1,000 for a phone ain't this easy for me. Yeah. If I'm still on eBay.
It's the 10th anniversary.
True.
Why wouldn't you? We charge y'all.
Like I said, I don't knock it.
They talk $499, I think, for the first iPhone, bro. And 10 years ago.
Yeah.
10 years later, the new one don't cost $1,000. You got to be out of your mind. Like they just moved to the price. Like and they do so much shit.
Yeah, I'm still looking for a BlackBerry though. I just love their phone. I just
need to read the story about them niggas. Them niggas didn't know what they had.
Obviously,
they made it in Canada and shit.
Obviously,
and they didn't the only time you win. That's why Mark Zuckerberg, I promise, keep winning because he just take everybody as a 3.
Yeah,
Apple take everybody as a 3. Like if you don't start,
you should.
A lot of people don't believe it. They be like. You be so cocky. You take offense. You like them niggas ain't got this shit.
If you pay attention, I do that now. Do you pay attention to when I say shit about certain? I think everybody's a 3. Yeah. Like I say that about.
I watch El Chapo's story. Like El Chapo was like everybody.
Everybody, bro. Like I be like that now. I be like, you gotta why? Like why did you say that? Like don't text him. Don't talk to him. Like I be thinking everybody. Yeah. Like it's just how I feel. I feel like everybody coming at a nigga neck. Yeah. I just be feeling like that. But I meant to ask you about this. Snowfall. Was that the last episode? Yeah. It was. It made no sense to me. I don't even know what the fuck.
Because they ain't know what they had to him. John Cena don't have no fucking. It's gonna be better next season.
You think so?
Yeah, it's gonna be better next season. He know he had this year. He know that the drug genre TV television show is popping now.
How could he not know? With Narcos and Power and all this shit.
Netflix don't tell you how many viewers. Did you know Netflix as a company don't tell you how many people watch their shit? They keep that all internal. So how would you know how good Narcos is? You can hear people talking about it. That's what I'm saying. But you gonna base all your shit on it?
I would.
A lot of people don't base all their stuff on.
That's just like going back to the Issa Rae girl when she was looking at that screen.
Yeah.
You better.
She's smart. She's young. Nigga, 26, like the 20. That's why I say billionaires. The 20s.
You better base your shit out.
Because her shit, just like Donald Glover, her shit gonna be
even with Atlanta.
Shows. Yeah. Like some people, I'm okay being on this show for 10 years. Yeah. But Donald Glover, they're gonna make shows. They're gonna make several shows. Like they're gonna have a thing that just like Tyler Perry hit his thing. I can just make my own shit and then make my own. Everybody else catching up to Tyler Perry.
Do you think Tyler Perry will be a billionaire in 20 years?
I don't know. I don't think how far. I don't know. I don't believe it hit the Madea brain.
Me neither. I don't believe in his brand, period.
I believed in it at first. The momentum that he started.
This struggling black woman, struggling that shit that that shit played out.
The thing is about him, I don't know.
Because, he got a new show coming out.
Yeah.
And it's like about the single moms. Yeah. It's like 4 black single moms, some shit. Like, that shit right there getting played. I
don't know how you be Tyler Perry and you not, like, once you hit a level, right, and you like, oh, mine did, and this come board, how you don't take your ass to a black college, and just find films through, like you say, make me the judge to judge their film, and just literally see who got potential, and just what you want to do, and then just here go $1 million, make a move. Like
niggas don't be because
that's gonna make your next million. Like just call it time.
Niggas don't be on it though. Like everybody want that. I want the clout for what I. But you know what I'm saying?
You already got as far even if
you would think that, but I'm telling you, they crabs in the bucket type shit. Like I don't want to put. And then you know what I hate about that? They don't want to put other people on. But then it's kind of like when they get up there, it's kind of like I want to stand by this nigga. Nah, bro, like I'm not fucking with you.
Because I believe that would be pretty. It's just like how it works in the industry.
And of course it would make sense. I feel like that's what older people. Once you make a staple like that, and once you hit that wall, because he's definitely hit a wall with these repetitious ass.
You go get the next
shit.
Motherfucker.
That's what you're supposed to do. But what is this nigga doing? He constantly trying to make the same type of shows. Himself, like nah, bro, like you go get. That don't make sense to me. Like,
he said like. PayPal did as big as it did. He's like, nigga, Peter did just do random shit. Now he helped Donald Trump become president.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just doing regular. Like he ain't trying. Like I'm still trying to be. While he did his thing, he like, well, how much you need, Mark Zuckerberg?
Yeah.
What you wanna? He's seen. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see. And I think when you in the media business, like it ain't like tech is a lot harder. Like finding the Facebook and seeing what there was hard as fuck. Like he just stumbled upon it. I feel like with making TV shows and movies. How hard it is. Like, how do you know Donald Glover gonna be a star? Dan Harmon, the guy who created Community, who has a hit now with Rick and Morty, said that once Donald Glover left Community, that took all the air out of it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't have enough to put Donald Glover where he would. And I don't see how Tyler Perry, like, how you ain't seeing the next big black star. And like, cause I feel like
niggas
doing them.
Niggas be, but Oprah is a household name. Like Oprah is Oprah has
the game of it. Oprah understands. She said, "Ayana fixed my life." Have you seen it?
Yeah. But see, Oprah's already a billionaire. Like Oprah has already made enough staple to where Oprah is a household name. Yeah. And once you're referenced
then why to everything, Perry, how you don't put out play? How you ain't at the Halleluja Theater in Memphis? I feel like that shit should be bigger than what it is.
But
bro.
See, this is the thing. This is what I be trying to get you to do. Like, you got to stop thinking of shit of how you would do it.
I understand.
That's because I'm telling you, his problem is, what most of these niggas' problem is, they always want to be the face of shit. Like, people be so obsessed with fame, and I think that's his problem. Like, what you're saying makes 100% sense.
If that nigga ain't got that common sense to get up that high, being that smart, then he bound to lose it all.
Of course, like niggas be scared of being a fucking D-list celebrity. Like, I don't want to be a has-been. Like, they look at it, like, people not, I would be more comfortable. You see the look you giving me right now? Like, you will be,
but why would you want to fade to I don't give a shit if
it's you, though. I'm telling you what the problem is. Everything you're saying is just way too
on
simple.
That media level.
Like, like, I'm Tyler Perry, like, this is what I do. But like, I don't want to take a...
But that's why I understand it. Like, people like, nigga, this nigga movie's garbage.
I'm telling
you. So he ain't on no level.
Bruh,
what level is he on?
Niggas be... Like, there has been, or you a has been, like, not having that clout. Like, niggas be scared of it. Niggas are not comfortable with sitting on $500-600 million or $1 billion without being the face of anything. And that's what's gonna hurt a lot of niggas, bro.
Yep.
I don't
Tyler
feel like
Perry,
you
if
can
don't
be.
do what
I
I
don't feel
said,
like
you
you.
gonna
You
fall
see
the
what I'm
fuck out.
saying? Like niggas be on that type of shit.
Cause I see what they making Halloween too. I'm like, bro,
you see, like you still trying to beat it. Like let that shit go. Like you still, they got the Boo 2 shit is coming out. Like that's you can tell. You can see it. You can see it for like.
How hard do you see something like you got a limited backing to make anybody get out? I just go find a film school nigga and put them on.
Listen,
like it ain't hard to do at all.
Makes 10,000% sense to you. Because you don't give a fuck with fame, you're not obsessed with it. Like you're not even obsessed with this shit.
I give things like it's crazy how it worked in rap like that though. In rap, you see Dr. Dre go like, I need a Snoop Dogg. You see, it's because rap is built like that.
Yeah.
Rap is built to let me get the next motherfucker to like Jay-Z tried to put Memphis Bleak on, and Memphis Bleak just didn't have it in him to just take the fuck out. Like, okay, I got like but wow, Tyler Perry.
And hold up. You see where Dr. Dre is, and you see where Jay-Z is.
Yeah, and
Snoop. Because those guys had those type of mentalities to think like that. Like those are business savvy people. Like you're bound to be Jay-Z will be a billionaire.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre, you're destined to be a billionaire. You see what I'm saying? Like shit like that with people like that, but everybody don't think like that. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, like we could predict Tyler Perry if he don't do that. Like you, because I don't like you said. Like
how old is Tyler Perry?
40 something, sure.
Like, if he's still trying to do this fuck shit at 60, he ain't gonna get it for
yeah. Like I like, and my thing is the guy was so innovative to take over how he take over. So you would think he would have the next step to the plan. And I'm thinking that's all he wanted. He was like, I'm just gonna make a studio. I'm just gonna keep doing this shit. It's just like us. Like let's say we go super hard with this one eye.
Kevin Hart to be a billionaire.
I give you an example. Let's say we go super hard with this one podcast. Nothing else. And we just go hard with it. We push it heavily, try to get people on it. And eventually we're gonna get to a level. But eventually we're gonna hit a ceiling. Even if we got to a 500 million level. And like we didn't put nobody, like people come on thing got put on, like it's better to get, to
spread the wealth. And that'll just make you more richer.
And people, I'm trying to spread the wealth by keeping camera on myself.
Kevin Hart will be a billionaire, bro.
Yeah.
Like what he got going, and the way I didn't even know the Tiffany Haddish bitch. I didn't even know she started with him and shit. I didn't know that. Like he'll be a billionaire.
Yeah.
He got the right mentality. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck he got going on in his personal life, but he'll be a billionaire, bro.
I said because his personal life, he's gonna be even more popular.
He will be a billionaire. Yeah. Like I said, everybody don't, and I feel like that's the biggest problem with it. Like because we've been shitting on and without for so long that when we get it, we just so obsessed with it, like with their fame and that shit like that. Like a lot of white people don't care about that.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
Over time, white people start caring less about it because, like, what the industries they created, like the tech industry is a perfect example where motherfuckers are on that stunt shit in tech Silicon Valley though, right? But it's only amongst other than Silicon. Like you don't bring that shit out here to like in Memphis where they like, oh, we got a Silicon Valley.
But the stunt so different.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The stunt is still on. So I got a Tesla nigga on this thing, like you know what I'm saying? It's still on that car money shit. I don't care what you say. Wealth is still
what it is.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Still
I agree. I get it.
I just purchased some Allbirds shoes, right? And I see it's a backlash against tech folks wearing Allbirds shoes. Like, man, all y'all wear they the new Jordans. I swear, but Allbirds shoes, new Jordans. I'm happy I got in on it. Bro, my Allbirds shoes, I could get them for $95, right? Motherfuckers selling on eBay for $130. 130 used. These might be used. Listen, let me go ahead and get my pair now. Like, and I like seeing things like
I'm a bad parent. Try to and just
wear them around. Bro,
I ain't even gonna wear them motherfuckers. I'm just gonna sell them just to see what they do. Yeah. Just to see what they do.
Yeah.
Just to see what
flip
they
them back out again.
I'm gonna flip them and just to see like how far they go and how long it. I'm gonna see how long it take to flip and like I'm gonna start high. I'm gonna just see how long it take.
Yeah.
I just want to see what they are and what they could be.
Yeah.
We just got completely off this Snowfall shit. But going back to Snowfall, you said John Singleton didn't know what he had. I agree. But I don't want them to overdo it the next season because
they gotta.
You think so? Because I feel like you could be a little bit too extra. I feel like you can overdo it.
I feel like they ain't do enough.
I don't think they did enough either. So but that's what I'm saying. Like they still need to keep. It just needs to be a balance. Like I don't need every episode motherfuckers getting killed. Like it need. Like I feel like this is the thing, right? I feel like they didn't do enough. It's because it just felt like it just breezed by so fast, and it just felt like they left out so much, right?
Yeah.
But I don't want them to come back next season and like Franklin just stunned, like he just got so much going on. Like, keep that same momentum, but just the show should be longer, in my opinion.
The thing about this is it's never about the people. Never forget that. Like, the character of this show is crack rocks.
Yeah,
it's the drugs. Like, that's the character of Narcos was Pablo. Like, that's what, and it had us so into Pablo was the character
the main
character that when the third season rolls around, you're like, oh, not the Cali Cartel is the character, it's the cocaine. The cocaine is the character. Like, so not the Cali Cartel. The cocaine is the character. That's why.
Who looks at it like that, though?
It ain't it's why it's successful. Like, you can, like, the first season.
Damn, that make a lot of sense. I think.
Like, that's why, spoiler alert, Cali Cartel all was dead and all gone by the end of this season. It's like, okay, well, who the next people is? Like, it ain't Agent Pena is the star of the show. It's like, what's the Narcos motherfuckers? That's what y'all forget. Yeah. The cocaine is
the whole plot is surrounded around
cocaine is the star of the show.
Yeah,
like,
I get it.
Snowfall is the star. The star of that show is the start of crack cocaine. Like, crack cocaine and what it is doing to the community. That's why I'm telling you, Franklin is the star of Breaking Bad. The name of the show Breaking Bad was the Breaking Bad about the teacher. The milk, even though there was the blue milk, nigga, everybody was so hyped to that shit. No, motherfucker, Heisenberg. Like, he was the star. It was him, Breaking Bad. They say it was about a guy who went from a nobody, who got cancer, to this nigga just sitting there hits, bro. And that's why I believe it's just finna show you what crack does to people, even from the drug dealer, who is a guy who just want to make money. That's why I show him is so, look at what I got. I got cocaine. I mean, I got crack. Like, Franklin doesn't look at crack as anything. That's why when they come back, I bet this shit gonna be devastating, bro. Like, when they come back, Franklin gonna probably have a scar on their face. And because Franklin gets more ruthless, and like, it's gonna show you what crack does all around. His mama, I thought they were gonna have his mama smoking.
For real?
Yeah. I bet when they come, like, because she didn't smoke at the end, I think gonna come back like lavish. Like, he gonna be like, motherfucking CIA nigga want to talk to me, nigga. Like, he gonna get more.
I think now that they know what they get, I think they're gonna stretch this shit out. This shit gonna be like some power shit. I think Snowfall can go for a couple more seasons.
Yeah. But they just at 1984. Like, crack lasted, baby. They like, that was 1980. Crack lasted for a year. Like, they can make it all the way where they gonna be Pablo. Like, Pablo.
That shit'll be funny.
Yeah, like, think about it. Like, you think they gonna stretch this? Yeah. Well, then, because they got, like, bro, they gotta bring a new villain and shit. They gotta bring a guy who wanna, like, he the one guy selling crack. He like, give these kids ice cream. Look how they was sitting on the porch selling crack. Like, no one's bothering them. No one's killing the dealers. Like, no one's saying, bro, this is my block. Yeah. Like, no one itching on territory.
I'm interested to see how it play out with the, he got the guy to kill his best friend and shit. Like, I want to see where he.
That confused me.
Why?
Because why he sit there? Well, somebody told me it was a part I ain't see where he gave him some money after he sliced his throat. Like, I thought he was like, kill him and you can work for me, nigga. Like, I ain't know, like, here goes some panhandling money.
No.
To slice his throat.
Yeah, no. The thing was, he gave him the money, and it was like, it's more where it came from. So in his mind, he like, this nigga can give me this much money. He telling me it's more where it came from. Of course I do it. Like,
just to bring my friend here?
What?
That's how it's supposed to be. Like,
the deal was for him just to bring him. Yeah. But he gave him the. You have to see. When you rewatch it, you'll put it into perspective.
I'm putting
it was kind of like what we were talking about earlier. Like, you need the money to lure niggas in. So he gave him the money. Like, nigga, it's more where it came from. So he looking like, hell yeah, I do this shit.
Yeah, and with his auntie and shit already knowing.
Yeah.
Like, she was like, damn, this shit finna be booming. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's finna be booming. Like,
that's why his auntie want that club. I was talking to somebody about that the other day, and he was like, man, she just see, this is it again, going back to niggas, right?
Yeah.
This is why niggas be fucked up, right? I'm talking to the man, he like, man, she just want that club because just to stun on the bitch.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nigga, she want the club to sell drugs at them motherfucker. Bitch, she don't give a, like, she see, like, you can see, she knows what this is, this is. She know that they just can't be just doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She know if I get this club, people coming in this motherfucker like.
And this bitch just doing this with cocaine.
Yeah, like if she doing this with cocaine, imagine what we could do with crack.
Yeah.
And he like, man, she just want the club to stun him. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, y'all got to get it together out here, bro. Niggas be on some other shit.
Like, I swear, like, that's how.
Yeah.
Like, niggas look at it.
I'm telling you, man, niggas be on that type of shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with these damn phones. I don't know why these people calling me.
We had an hour and 25 minutes.
Cool. Yeah. Well, shit, I probably got to get out of here in a minute because these folks keep calling me.
Wrap it up.
Yeah. Was this episode who?
10.
10? Fuck I been.
10. Man, the last season we stopped at 10.
Yeah, we did.
Last one had 10.
Yeah.
Trying to get more content out there, guys. Majority of my our bosses. Our bosses, all right.
Really not, though. Yeah, but episode 10. Yeah. We're gonna wrap this up.
Majority Minority Memphis podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.